Hello, sweet friend. Welcome. We're so glad you're here. How are you today? Really, how are you?
It's okay if you're not feeling your best. We all have those days.
Today, we want to talk about something very special, something gentle, something important.
We want to talk about loving yourself.
No, I know. I know that might sound strange, or maybe uncomfortable, or maybe you're thinking, that sounds selfish.
But it's not. It's not selfish at all.
It's actually one of the most important things you can learn. How to be kind to yourself, how to care for yourself, how to love yourself.
So take a deep breath with us. Breathe in, breathe out.
Good. Now let's talk. Slowly, gently, like old friends.
Like people who understand Henry's personal struggle. Daisy, can I be honest about something?
Always, Henry. You know that.
I don't think I'm very good at loving myself.
Tell me more. What does that feel like?
Well, when I look in the mirror, I see all my mistakes, all my flaws. Flaws means the things that aren't perfect, the things that are wrong with you.
I see.
And when I make a mistake, even a small one, I can't let it go. I think about it over and over. I feel so angry at myself.
That sounds exhausting.
It is. And when other people compliment me, when they say something nice, I don't believe them. I think they're just being polite. I think they don't really mean it.
Oh, Henry.
And you know what's strange? If my friend made the same mistake I made, I would comfort them. I would say, it's okay, everyone makes mistakes. But when I make a mistake, I'm so mean to myself.
Mean. That's a strong word.
It's true, though. The voice in my head, the things I say to myself, they're cruel. Cruel means unkind, harsh, without mercy.
Do you know what that is, Henry?
What?
That's the opposite of self-love. That's self-criticism. And so many people live with that voice, that mean voice inside.
Do you have it too?
Sometimes. We all do. But we can learn to change it. We can learn to speak to ourselves differently.
Henry, look at me for a moment. Okay.
You are not your mistakes. You are not your flaws. You are so much more than that.
I want to believe that.
I know. And believing it takes time. It takes practice. It takes patience.
Patience means waiting calmly, not rushing, being gentle with the process.
Exactly. Self-love isn't something that happens overnight. It's not like waking up one morning and suddenly loving everything about yourself.
It's not?
No, it's quieter than that, softer than that. It's small moments, small choices, small acts of kindness toward yourself.
Like what?
Like choosing to rest when you're tired instead of pushing yourself. Like eating something nourishing when you're hungry. Like saying no to something that doesn't feel right.
Those seem like such small things.
They are small, but small things add up. They become big things. They become a way of living.
A way of treating yourself.
Yes, with gentleness, with care, with love.
First micro-story. The girl who hated her reflection.
Let me tell you about a young woman named Maya.
Please do.
Maya was 23 years old, and every morning when she woke up, she would look in the mirror and feel sad.
Why?
Because she didn't like what she saw. She thought her nose was too big, her skin wasn't clear enough, her body wasn't the right shape.
That's so sad.
It is, and she would spend hours looking at pictures on social media, pictures of other women who seemed perfect, and she would think, why can't I look like that?
Did anyone tell her she wasn't beautiful?
No, actually, people often told her she was beautiful, but she couldn't hear it. She couldn't believe it.
So what changed?
One day, her grandmother came to visit. Her grandmother was 80 years old, wrinkled, gray hair, soft and gentle.
And
Maya was complaining about her appearance, about how she hated how she looked. And her grandmother said something very wise.
What did she say?
She said, Maya, when I look at you, I don't see a nose or skin or a body. I see you. I see your kindness. I see the way you laugh. I see the way you care for others. That's what makes you beautiful.
That's lovely.
It is. And then her grandmother said, your body is not the enemy. Your body carries you through life. It lets you hug the people you love. It lets you taste good food. It lets you feel sunshine on your skin. Your body is a gift.
A gift, not something to hate.
Exactly. And slowly, very slowly, Maya started to change how she thought. She started thanking her body instead of criticizing it.
Thanking it?
Yes, thank you legs for carrying me today. Thank you hands for letting me create. Thank you heart for beating.
That's such a different way to think.
It is, and it changed everything for Maya. She started seeing herself as a whole person, not just a collection of flaws.
Understanding key words. Daisy, should we explain some words for our friends who are learning English?
Yes, let's do that. We've used some important ones.
Self-love. This means caring for yourself, being kind to yourself, treating yourself the way you would treat someone you love.
Self-criticism, this is the opposite. It means judging yourself harshly, being mean to yourself, focusing on what's wrong with you.
Appearance. This means how you look on the outside, your face, your body, what people see.
But remember, appearance is just one small part of who you are. You are so much more than how you look.
Gratitude. This means being thankful, appreciating what you have, recognizing the good things.
And when we practice gratitude for ourselves, we start to see ourselves differently.
Worth. Your worth means your value, how much you matter. And here's the truth. Your worth is not based on anything. You have worth simply because you exist.
You don't have to earn it. You don't have to prove it. You are worthy just as you are.
Second micro story. The man who always said sorry. I want to share a story too, about a man named David.
Go ahead.
David had a habit. A habit is something you do automatically without thinking.
What was his habit?
He said sorry all the time, for everything. If someone bumped into him, he said sorry. If he asked a question, he said sorry first. If he had an opinion, he said sorry for having it.
Why did he do that?
Because deep down he felt like he was taking up too much space, like he was a burden. A burden means something heavy that someone has to carry, something that causes trouble.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
It is. And one day his friend noticed. His friend said, "David, why do you apologize so much? You didn't do anything wrong."
What did David say?
He said, "I don't know. I just feel like I'm bothering people, like I'm too much."
Too much. So many people feel that way.
They do. And his friend said something powerful. He said, "David, you're not too much. You're exactly right. You deserve to take up space. You deserve to have opinions. You deserve to exist without apologizing."
What a good friend.
He was, and he gave David a challenge. Every time David wanted to say sorry for something that wasn't his fault, he should stop, take a breath, and say something else instead.
Like what?
Like, "excuse me," instead of "sorry," or "thank you for your patience," instead of "sorry for bothering you."
Small changes in language.
Yes, but they made a big difference, because language shapes how we think, and how we think shapes how we feel.
So David stopped apologizing for existing.
Slowly, yes, and as he did, he started to feel different, more confident. Confident means believing in yourself, trusting yourself.
He started to believe he had a right to be here.
Exactly, and that's self-love too. Believing you have the right to exist, to take up space, to be seen and heard.
Third micro story. The woman who couldn't accept compliments. Here's another story about a woman named Sophie.
What was her struggle?
Whenever someone gave her a compliment, she would reject it.
Reject means to push away, to refuse.
Yes, so if someone said, "Sophie, you look nice today," she would say, "Oh no, I look terrible. I didn't even brush my hair properly."
Why did she do that?
Because she didn't feel worthy of praise. Worthy means deserving, good enough to receive something.
So she thought she didn't deserve kind words?
Exactly. And when you reject compliments, you're actually rejecting the person giving them. You're saying you're wrong. Your opinion doesn't matter.
I never thought of it that way.
Most people don't, but think about it. When you give someone a compliment, you're offering them a gift. And when they reject it, it feels bad.
So what changed for Sophie?
She started practicing something very simple. When someone gave her a compliment, she would just say 2 words.
What words?
Thank you.
That's it?
That's it. No explaining, no rejecting, no making excuses. Just thank you.
That must have been hard at first.
It was. Her mind wanted to argue. Her mind wanted to say, "No, you're wrong. I'm not that good." But she forced herself to just say, "Thank you."
And what happened?
Something beautiful. She started to believe the compliments. Not all at once, but little by little. Each time she said thank you, she let the kind words sink in a little deeper.
Fourth microstory. The boy who compared himself to everyone. This story is about a young man named Jake. He was 19 years old.
Tell me about him.
Jake was always comparing himself to others. Compare means to look at two things and see the differences.
Who did he compare himself to?
Everyone, his classmates, his friends, people on the internet. And he always felt like he was losing, like everyone else was smarter, more successful, more attractive, more interesting.
That sounds exhausting.
It was. He would scroll through social media and see people traveling, achieving things, looking happy, and he would feel worse and worse about himself.
Did he realize what he was doing?
Not at first, but then his older brother noticed. His brother said, "Jake, you're always looking at what other people have, what they're doing, but you're not seeing the whole picture."
And Jake said, "What do you mean?"
What did his brother say? He said, "You're comparing your behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel." Highlight reel means